Hi there people, my name is Jake, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how you can find your perfect audience to target your Facebook advertisements at. So let's just jump straight into it. The reason that I wanted to record this video is I was actually on a sales call with a realtor yesterday, and he posed a question to me. He was asking me, what sort of targeting do we prefer to do at my agency? Now, he said he'd spoke to some other agencies and they were all talking about lookalike audiences and all this sort of stuff, and he wanted to know whether that is the same sort of thing that I do. Now, being the honest person that I am, being the honest marketer that I am, I just spoke facts to him. I said, look, there is no one size fits all, and that is 100% true. Especially in this online advertising space, there is no one size fits all. And what that means is, in some states, in some areas, a lookalike audience might work best. In some places, interest targeting might work best. In other places, what might work best is open targeting, which means very, very open, broad targeting, not too much detail in there at all. And I want to run you through these options and explain to you how this would work in my head and how we would go about choosing the right targeting for your Facebook ads. Now, I'm going to be talking in terms of real estate agents today because I mainly work in the real estate industry right now. So yeah, that's just a little warning. So here we are in the Facebook Ads Manager. I'm just setting this up from my Facebook ad account right now. This is something that never really gets used. So as you can see, you've got lead generation, campaign budget opt on. That doesn't really matter. And the $10 a day budget. So let's go. £10 a day budget. Sorry. Too used to speaking to American people. Now, and you will have to excuse me, my voice, oh my God, the past couple of days, my throat has felt like it's being ripped apart. I've been waking up and I've been halfway through my sentences and I just cut out. It's ridiculous. Now, anyway, back to the task at hand. So, here we are. We're inside of the Facebook Ads Manager, and I want to give you an example of what I mean. So, firstly, let's say the first example I want to give is we're going to be advertising for a real estate agent in Rhode Island. So, I'm just going to find an address. So, real estate agent in Rhode Island. Right. So, Leela Delman, Real Estate, Providence. Let's go with her. 5 stars. Brilliant, Leela. Now, let's load that up. We've got her address. Let's take that. So if I was advertising for her, depending on speaking to her, depending on the areas that she wanted to target, we'd usually be probably doing about a 10-mile radius, maybe a little bit more, around her property, around her offices. So that's just what we're going to do as an example today. Now, I can go ahead and put this into Facebook. There we go. Right, 16 kilometers, so that's 10 miles, 1.6 kilometers in a mile. And as you can see, in this audience, 16-kilometer radius around Leela's offices, there are 510,000 potential people. And this is without us doing any sort of targeting. So in this example, this is where I would say, Leela, okay, do you have a list of all your previous buyers and sellers? Could you send that over to me in a CSV format? And what I'm going to do is go ahead and upload that into Facebook and create a lookalike from that, so we can get this 510,000 people maybe down to 200,000 people and 200,000 people who are extremely, extremely targeted. Or other things we could do if we didn't want to do lookalike audiences. Again, this is just things that you split test. You will not know until you split test. And that's why if you're speaking to agencies, if you're speaking to marketers and they're telling you this is what will work, this is what will 100% work, most of the time they're going to be bullshitting you because they don't know. I don't know whether a lookalike audience or whether interest targeting is going to work best for Leela. I can tell you from experience that it's more than likely going to be a 1% lookalike audience, but you have to split test. Now, other things we could do here is target. So I don't know, new first time buyers. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not in the mood today, Facebook. First time. Here we go. First time buyer. So if we pop that in there, see, that takes it right down to 28,000. So now we could chuck a couple more things in. Now, before any marketers who are watching this video go ahead and say, "Oh, you shouldn't be stacking the interest. You should be split testing them, putting them in, you putting them in different ad sets." I know. I'm just using this as an example. Stop getting on my, I don't even know, but yeah. So, like I say, we could just be chucking a few interests in here, and this is going to really help us get that number up. So we're at 110,000 now. So in Leela's case, yes, we would do something to narrow that audience down. But let me give you an example number 2. So let's try and find real estate. Here we go. Real estate agent in Wyoming. So first one that's going to come up is Kuzam Success Realty. Let's click on here. Right here, and delete all of these interests. I really need to buy some lozenges. My throat is raw. Now, okay, we're going to do the same thing again. Take this address. Delete this one. And if any of you people, realtors, anyone watching this is wondering, what even is this that you're on? This is where real Facebook ads get made. This is inside of the Facebook Ads Manager, the Power Editor. Boost Posts. I'm not even going to start on Boost Posts, but this realtor I spoke to yesterday also asked me about Boosted Posts. And I just told him that Boosted Posts, the only reason they're there is because 99% of people who use Facebook don't know about the Ads Manager, so they're not going to be spending money on it. So adding a little boost post button so you can pay Facebook is a really easy way for Facebook to drain money out of people and not really deliver the best results they can. So yeah, I'm not really going to get into that right now. But okay, so now we're looking at, who was it again? Kuzma, not Kuzma, I'm sorry, Kuzma. So now we've got a 10-mile, 16-kilometer radius around Kuzma's office. And as you can see, the audience size is only 55,000 people. That is without any other interest targeting, any other targeting at all. So in this situation, I would definitely not go ahead and use a lookalike audience, and that's because the audience size is just far too small. Now, most people will know of Facebook advertising for the hyper targeting that you can do, from the super detailed targeting that is available, and that is why Facebook is so amazing. However, maybe a year ago, even 2 years ago, this is what was working the best. Now, however, in 2019, we're in November 2019 right now when I'm recording this video. Now, what works best a lot of the time is open targeting, and the reason for that is Facebook wants you to succeed with your ads. The better your ads perform on Facebook, the more you're going to spend on them, the more you're going to put money into them. So Facebook wants your ads to work. Therefore, Facebook is going to do the best they can to make your ads work. Facebook is cleverer than me. Facebook is cleverer than you. Facebook is cleverer than any marketer on this planet. So why wouldn't we let them make our ads work? Let their AI learning systems that they've got in place make our ads work better. We're not as smart as that, so why would we think that we can make a lookalike audience and put through a few interests in there? Now we're smarter than Zuckerberg and his whole crew. We're not at all. Now, in an audience size like this, even in an audience size of maybe 100,000, I would say, you would probably be best. So you get the best results from leaving your targeting open. You've already got a lead generation objective set. That's what we've started this ad on. So Facebook is going to learn as the ads are running, and it's going to deliver your ads to the people who are most likely to opt in and produce and give you their lead information. So in this sort of case, the bigger the audience that you can give to Facebook to play with, the better chances you're going to have at success. So this is why I said at the beginning, one size does not fit all. You can't say you can't say, or you always need to use a 1% lookalike audience. You always need to use interest targeting, because as you can see for this example, for who was it again? Smart or something like that. Cuzma again. Okay, Cuzma. You would not want to do any sort of targeting at all because the audience size is just far too small to narrow it any further. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope you now understand how you can use Facebook targeting to get your ads and get your message in front of thousands of your ideal prospects on a daily basis. And apart from that, I hope you have an amazing day. That's all from me. If you have any ideas or any suggestions on videos that I could make for the future, go ahead, drop them in the comments, send me a message, let me know, and I'll be sure to do those as well. Have an amazing day. Speak to you soon. Well, I'm not going to, I don't know why I said that. Bye-bye.